Okay, we're back on the blue brand, which can mean only one thing.
It's live.
Apparently it's live. We can't verify this, we weren't there. We don't know. And we were going to kick things off with, well, sort of a number one contenders match. A winner will be added to the triple threat Fastlane match.
Yeah. Mr. Irrelevant himself, Dolph Ziggler, facing off against a man that's been described as a little bit unlikable.
Slightly unpleasant.
Yeah. The miserable Baron Corbin.
Ziggler was in the ring, Baron's music hit, and he didn't come out.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, what's going on here then? He ain't coming out. And it shot backstage.
It was that damn yep movement.
The yep movement jumped Baron Corbin.
Terrible.
Heels beating up other heels.
Wow, we've gone into anarchy here.
No. Then they were done with him. They went out of the ring. And they went after Dolph Ziggler as well. And they beat him up too. He tried getting away, but he couldn't do it.
When did this bring out D-Brown?
Well, first Baron came out again. A little bit bandaged up. And they beat him up again.
Oh, God.
And yeah, that was pretty much the end of that segment. Then it went backstage. And then we saw Daniel Bryan.
And Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
And they said, right, not having this.
No.
We're going to turn this into 2 matches. It's going to be Kevin Owens versus Baron Corbin. And Sami Zayn versus Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah. And if either of Baron or Dolph won, they go in the match.
Right. So then we kick things off with the Queen. Charlotte Flair continuing her quest to take out the Riot Squad. This week, it was Sarah Logan's turn.
Yeah, but she brought backup. She didn't come alone. Charlotte brought out Naomi and Becky Lynch for her backup to make it fair.
Because, of course, Sarah Logan would have Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan with.
Yeah, what surprised me about this one is Logan got in a lot of offense. I mean, even the commentary team made a point of it, like saying, wow, she's getting in a lot of offense. Not exactly that line, but similar to it. So you had the usual, there was a bit interference.
Of course. Why can't you just have a clean match where it's just one-on-one?
It didn't work. Because of the backup.
Yeah.
And wow, the finisher, when Charlotte did natural selection to her, my God, did she sell it. She did not land flat. She spiked.
Oh dear Lord.
I would implore anyone to go and look it up because it looked like she had knocked her out.
Oh dear.
Legit.
Okay. And the Queen is victorious.
Yeah.
2 down.
So she did that.
1 to go.
She made the point. She went to commentary. Went 2 down, 1 to go. She's looking at Ruby. If I was her, I'd look straight past her. Because Christ, that girl ugly.
Oh my God.
It's just the nose, man. She's got a huge nose.
Good. Sensitive subject.
I know the caravan's £10. So, right.
Next match, we've got our first Fastlane qualifying match. We've got the miserable Baron in action against KO Mania. Are we going to have a KO Mania 3?
We better do. He needs to bring out a t-shirt every year.
I completely agree. He does.
Just change the logo every time.
That's it. So obviously, Baron was a bit battered and bruised from the earlier attack.
Yeah, see, this is the problem of having with like people not selling injuries.
Oh God, he didn't sell it at all, did he?
Well, he was supposed to have like this shoulder injury. His arm was supposed to be injured.
Yeah.
And there were moments in the match where it was just like, okay, yeah, you're basically not hurt. It was like, how can a half-fit Baron Corbin do some of the stuff he was doing to Kevin Owens?
Mm.
Kevin Owens was working over that shoulder. It was like, that was the target.
Yeah.
This was an okay match, bit confusing. I think the crowd were a bit, okay, who do we cheer for here? Who do we boo?
Yeah.
As you'd get with a heel v heel match.
Yeah. But it wasn't to be Kevin Owens' day.
Yeah.
He got hit with the end of days.
Yes, he did. Somehow, even though Baron Corbin had an injured shoulder, he managed to get Kevin Owens, 260 pounds, up for end of days.
And Baron moves on to the now fatal 4-way for the Cruiserweight title. No, Cruiserweight title? WWE Championship. Where the hell did that come?
Because there is no Cruiserweight title at the moment. It's vacant.
Damn vacant's got it again.
Oh, Christ. Okay,
Now it's time for the Bobby Roode United States Open Challenge.
Oh, this segment was painful. Apart from Bobby Roode, obviously. I mean, he did well.
Glorious.
Pretty glorious. He was like, yeah, I'm bringing it back. Bringing back the US Open Challenge. And he knew he wanted to fight. He said it was open to one person this week. He didn't want him to attack him out of nowhere. He wanted him to be a man, fight him in the ring.
Unfortunately, he got two men.
First he got Orton. And Orton was basically, going, yeah.
I don't care, I'm an arrogant arsehole.
I don't care about no top 10 list, whatever. And then it got from bad to worse.
The Maharaja!
With one of the Singh Bros. Don't know where the other one is.
Injured.
And what followed must have been 5 minutes of Jinder attempting to do a promo.
Oh, Jesus.
And it was painful to watch. He was like, yeah, Orton's been in 16 years and he's only 9 in the top 10 list.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but no one cares about this list. There's no reason for it. It means nothing.
Yeah.
So, it descended into a bit of a fight.
One of the Singhs got RKO'd.
Yeah.
And then Orton got hit with the Colossus.
Yes. And then, unfortunately, Bobby Roode got hit with the Colossus.
Mm.
So this is probably going to lead to a triple threat match.
Blatantly Orton's not winning.
No, he's not. Hopefully Jinder doesn't win it either.
Yeah. Oh, but it's alright. It's Pancake Day, everybody, so that can mean only one thing. It's time for the New Day.
They had a lot of pancakes.
I'll bet they did.
There was 3 trays of them.
Jeez.
Big E was going for the record of eating as many pancakes as possible in 3 minutes.
Unfortunately, though, they had a match against a team that's a bit unsavoury. American Beta.
Yeah, I mean, their promo was actually pretty funny this time. I'll give them a little bit of credit.
But it wasn't online. They didn't have the jail cells closing.
Oh, no good. Oh, well, we'll touch on that segment. But no, it was just basically they were throwing pancakes on the floor, stomping on them. They were going, no, we don't want to eat pancakes, we want to eat flapjacks.
Okay.
And this Big E just looked and he was like, you son of a...
How dare you disrespect pancakes on Pancake Day?
Yeah, he went for the big tray of them. Big E was like, no, you don't throw my pancakes on. He didn't get the record. Because he only managed to eat about 3. And then this started the tag team match.
And I hear Billy Idol's favourite moment come along.
Yes, it was pretty even for the most part.
Okay.
Xavier did a bit of interference at the end, playing his trombone.
Technically on Francesca number 3 then?
Possibly. No, it's 2 Turbo. 2 got an upgrade.
Okay, oh, there you go.
So, yes, unfortunately for Chad Gable.
He got hit with a midnight hour. And the New Day saved Pancake Day.
They did. And just briefly, I'll touch on this segment. There was an Uzo promo.
Oh, God.
Which was really weird because it was like they were doing their usual stick of, yeah, we've beaten everyone, we're the bloodline. And then, for some strange reason, it sort of zoomed back, and the promo was on a TV, and the TV got smashed with 2 sledgehammers. And then Harper and Rowan just stood there and did nothing. They just stood there.
Great.
It was like, okay.
I suppose it's a new tag team, but it's like, really? Already? You're giving them a title shot? They haven't even done anything.
Literally, they've gone from jobbers to tag team title shot.
The only legitimate tag teams they've beaten is the Ascension and the Fashion Police.
Yeah. Who both have pretty much been jobber tag teams for quite a few months.
And to be fair, I don't think either of them have been on telly in a couple of weeks.
No.
Jeez.
So, this brought us to the main event.
Yeah. The last qualifying match for Fastlane. Sami Zayn versus Mr. Irrelevant.
And right before the match, there was a bit of a pre-match argument between the Yet movement.
No.
Kevin was like, you got to win this. We can't have anyone else added to the match.
Don't say it isn't so.
And Sammy was like, oh, I've got to win this. Yeah, because you couldn't win it.
Ooh.
And he was like, this ain't a handicap match. If the Fastlane, it's every man for himself, and he wants the WWE title.
Oh.
And then this started a very, very confusing match. This was even more confusing than the earlier match.
Yeah, they booked both guys as faces.
Yeah, because for some strange reason, you know how like Sami Zayn, when recently he's been doing his entrance and he's not been playing up to the crowd. Well, today he played up to the crowd. He's like, yeah, come on,
Let's go.
It's my shot.
Yeah, and then pretty much everyone should hate Dolph Ziggler, but apparently not.
I don't know, because the way that they had booked him in this match, it was like, oh, he's the scrappy underdog who's desperately trying to get his last shot. That's how it was being played out. It was like, oh, the crowd's cheering him because of his fighting spirit.
Yeah, okay.
And it was, I wouldn't say they were cheering him massively, it was sort of even. Because again, like with the early match, they didn't know who to cheer for. It was like, who's the bad guy in this match? You couldn't tell. So yeah, it went back and forth. But credit to him, this was actually not a bad match.
Okay.
I mean, Sami Zayn missed a couple of haluva kicks.
Hell of a kick.
Dolph hit him with the zigzag, which hasn't pinned anyone in about 4 years.
Been that long.
He never pins anyone with that move anymore. It's always the super kick.
Because we don't see enough of them these days.
There were a few in this match. At least 3.
Oh dear. But, in the end, Dolph Ziggler got the job done.
With a super kick.
Shawn Michaels is going to be going mental in Florida right about now.
He probably is.
Unbelievable.
And that was it. So it was like the yay, and Dolph stood on the announce table and it was like, yeah, I did it for all of you.
And now all of a sudden we're meant to like him again.
Yeah, now apparently that was the face turn.
Yeah. And that was it
Yeah.
for another Smackdown. So we've now got a fatal 5-way at Fastlane.
Not predictable at all who's walking out with that one, is it?
No, of course not.
Can't wait to make a prediction for that. So, that'll wrap things up. From your hosts, the master of the brain damage,
Martin?
and the one and only Sam H. We'll see you again for the next one.
Yeah.